Hello there, and a very warm welcome to Higher Biology as part of Kinross High's virtual school. I'm Mrs. Kennedy, and myself and Miss Duffus are very much looking forward to teaching you this year, and particularly very much looking forward to getting back into school and seeing all your lovely happy faces. At present, Miss Duffus is still off on her maternity leave. She will be coming back in the next few months and will be stepping in and out of the virtual school as we go. For now, it'll be myself that sets your work on Google Classroom, etc. Now, we just want to take this chance to welcome you to the course and have a wee chat about what the course looks like and how you're going to be assessed. So, very much like National 5, you have two different sections. We've got the final exam, all being well, and we have the assignment portion. So the final exam is made into two parts. You've got the multiple choice paper, which is out of 25, and you have the second, the extended response question paper, which is out of 95. And your assignment is then out of 20, but scaled up to 30 marks. And that's very similar to your National 5 assignment. The question paper itself will focus on the three main units, the theory of these, as well as the problem solving aspects. And the three units are DNA and the genome, metabolism and survival, and sustainability and interdependence. And we'll just be starting with the first one, DNA and the genome. As far as the assignment goes, it's very similar to the National 5 assignment. There's a research stage where we'll plan and carry out an experiment, bring the results together and compare those results to other published findings. And you'll then write up the report under exam conditions, which will then be sent away and marked externally by the SQA. For our virtual school, what we're going to be doing is I will be posting your tasks once a week, and the completion deadline will be for the end of that week. So on Monday, beginning our virtual school in the new timetable on the 11th of May, you'll see some tasks posted for Higher Biology, and the deadline for those will be Sunday, the 17th of May. So that's to give you a full week at those tasks. We don't really expect that they're going to take you sort of much more than an hour or two to complete, really. You can manage your own time. You can figure out when is best for you to get that work done. You'll have the full week at it. I would prefer if you can complete it by the end of that week, just because it makes my marking and review process a little bit easier. So the rough structure to the week is you will give some kind of starter task, which will review your previous knowledge, or it might check or answer some of the questions that you've been doing from the previous week. Now, it might be that in the future we'll have a wee look at having a Zoom chat, and what we'll do is we'll go through any answers that we need to go over, any practice past paper questions or anything in that format at the beginning of the week. You will then move on to some new lessons. There's going to be some videos to watch of specific slides and notes to complete. And then you'll do some practice questions to check your new knowledge. Now, at present, that's going to be set up with one new content lesson per week. So one video to watch per week and notes to complete. Now, in terms of timing, we're not going to worry too much about it at the moment. Our situation is changing so much and so quickly that we're just going to work our way through relatively slowly for just now, so as not to overwhelm you with too much new work. If, however, in a few weeks' time you feel like it's been too much, please let us know. Or equally, if you feel like we could maybe start moving a little bit faster, then do let us know and we'll see what we can do. Now, just to give you a quick tour of Google Classroom and the sorts of things you can be expecting to see. So what you will see is every week there will be an assignment posted with a specific due date. That will have a list of your learning intentions and success criteria for that week, as well as the specific tasks and anything else you might need to know for that week. Underneath this section, you'll see any particular videos or files or anything else that we need you to review, read or watch. You will also see there's a section marked Your Work. So if you're using a laptop or possibly on a tablet, you'll see it over at the side of the screen. If you're on your phone, it will be down at the bottom. And that will just have your name on it. And if you hover over the top, you'll see what it is in terms of the type of task that will be asked to do. So most of the time you'll have some sets of notes to complete, or you might also have some practice questions to answer. So when you open these up, it will automatically open in Google Drive. If you're using a phone or tablet, try and download Google Drive before you start using these. It just makes the process a little bit quicker and it makes it easier for it to open. Now with your notes open, you'll be able to scroll through and see the different pages of your notes. These will most likely be split up for you. What you can do is you can then open the pages that we've asked you to look at. If you need to, zoom in just a little bit so that you can see things a little bit easier. And you can read through the notes, and then where there are blank spaces, these are just text boxes. So you can complete the answers and fill them in there. So all I need to do on here is simply click in to the text box and I can complete my answer in there. Now, when we initially made these up, we have left some little gap fills for you. If these prove to be too tricky to edit, especially on a phone, just let me know. But again, it's just a text box. All you need to do is click anywhere into the text. And if you backspace, delete some of these and fill in your answer, that should work quite quickly and quite simply. I've been trying it out on a few different platforms and it should be fairly straightforward. If there are any problems, just let me know and we'll edit the ones that we've got coming up. Now, when you do come back into school, what we'll do is we'll pull all of these slides together as one document and we'll be able to print them off for you so that you can get a hard copy. If you are going to be particularly fussy about your notes and, rewrite any or complete it or rewrite and redraw and answer them on paper, that's absolutely fine. However, please do complete these Google Slides documents, as that is the way that I can review and make sure that you're getting the answers right and that you've got the right idea of what we've been looking at. If you're going to upload a photo, that's okay. It is a bit trickier for us to read though, depending on the quality of your photo and how it's been uploaded. So this format is working a lot better for us, which will only benefit you in the long run. Once you've finished, all you need to do is close down your document. It will save automatically. You then hit hand in and that'll be submitted to us so that we can review or comment on it. As you can see, there is a section for private comments. Just drop us any notes, anything that you're not sure of, any questions, anything that you're finding is a bit of a struggle. Then just put a wee comment on there and we'll get back to you when we can. Bear in mind that we do have quite a lot of other things going on, so it might be a wee while before we're able to get back to you, but we will do so as quickly as we can. Finally, I would also just like to mention that if you've got anything that you think is working particularly well, if other faculties or departments have started using a format or a structure that you prefer or that you think is working well, then do let us know and we'll see what we can do to try and include that or accommodate that in our sessions. We are all very much just trialling what we can just now and seeing what works. We're also not really getting a chance to speak to each other too much as a staff. We're not in the staff room, we're not in the corridors, so we're not necessarily hearing about the other things that other places are doing. You guys are though, so if something works, let me know and we'll see if we can include that. So I'm looking forward to working with you all this year, definitely looking forward to getting back into school and seeing you all. In the meantime, please stay well, stay safe, stay indoors, do your socialising online, and hopefully we'll all get out of this situation sooner rather than later.